Hey!
Y'all bitches all the time. How y'all doing? Oh, wow. Listen. Oh, I don't even have nothing to listen to. Let's click this live chat because we want all the commentary on this one, okay?
All the chat.
We want all of it. Oh, I forgot to put the page number.
295.
295.
Yeah, we up here.
I forgot to put it on the video. Hey, y'all, listen. Hi, how's it going? Let me go ahead. If y'all don't mind, give me 1 minute because I got to check. I got to tell my family we are live and up, okay? And sometimes Thursdays, you kind of forget.
Yeah, because we had a whole new
We're on a different time. All right, so again, welcome to Story Time.
Story time. Story time.
Hey!
Brother James is here.
He here.
Okay,
Hey, cousin.
Brother
Good to
James.
see you. Listen, I'm Bonnie. If you're new to our channel, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, it is.
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, sir. And to the young lady to my left, okay, some people call her Dr. Norwood. I kid you not, they do. But what I like to call her is Auntie Shelly on the beat. But when I tell you I do it for myself,
y'all see how crazy
ma'am,
she is.
sir, I do that whole thing for myself because it does something for me, okay? It's the seasoned, okay? Not overly seasoned, just perfect, just enough to go, what you put on that thing, okay? Just enough. Listen, we are going into our 10 commandments before we get back into this, deep into this history, okay?
Yeah.
But it's been good. I don't know. You guys are you guys enjoying it so far? I know I am. I am enjoying this.
Loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The smaller sizes.
No, I love an extra large hoodie, okay?
Yeah, it's too big.
Give me extra.
I feel like my clothes are swallowing me.
It's all right. It's all right. All right, y'all. So if y'all was new, if y'all was like me, y'all didn't know where the 10 Commandments was. That was me. You can find it, Exodus in the 20th chapter, verse 2. We like to read verse 2 all the way down to the 17th verse. Ready, set, go. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous owl, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Okay, that's what it said. You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath and what? Keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is in your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested on the seventh day. I know he did. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his, come on, donkey, nor anything that is your neighbor's. May y'all add a blessing to the hearers of his word. Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Shalom. I'm so excited to be live with you all. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So, Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Ba-dum-bum.
There you go. Would you mind giving us something that stood out to you or a small little recap?
Yes, I want to give a small little recap, especially on, I think it was Naphtali.
Naphtali.
Naphtali. Yes.
Listen, he ain't Italian, but I like it.
Like she sounded a little bit too Italian. But Naphtali, because we know at the end of each of these patriarchs, we're finding out that they all are prophesying about what we're going through right now.
Absolutely.
And we know Naphtali in chapter 6 of his testament put us in the boat.
Yes.
He actually had us on the boat with the tempest, and when we got off the boat, we were scattered.
We were scattered. Yes.
Yes, and I don't know what it mean by Joseph was on the little boat. Maybe he went. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if Joseph I wonder if
symbolic,
because also a lot of people started. What you call those things when you're on the ship and you overthrow it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. They fought rather than just go along. They fought, and then some of them committed suicide. But this says little boat, which means clearly they were not committed suicide. Mutiny.
Say that
they
again.
call it mutiny.
Okay, you know who haven't heard that
word? When you're on
word?
the boat, they call it mutiny. Because when you're in different places, they call different things. On the sea, it's called mutiny. When you go against the captain and you do whatever you want to do on a boat, and you start like a.
But did we come from the line of Joseph?
No, that's what I'm saying. Joseph got off the boat, but Yehuda and Levi were still on the boat.
Gotcha.
So they made it to wherever they were taking them, and then they were scattered.
Wow.
But then it was talking about Joseph fled away upon a little boat, but we were all divided. Levi and Yehuda were together, and then we got scattered to the ends of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So Joseph, I don't know where he went. So evidently, maybe they took, I don't know, maybe that just means Joseph. If somebody got on there from Joseph, they went some other country by themselves.
Could be, or I was thinking when Joseph was off the scene. When he died. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but if you have something.
This is the prophecy for now, so.
What'd she say? Oh, she said we were a smaller tribe. And then she said, okay, forget what I said. Listen, I'm with you. Forgotten, okay? Forgotten, if that's what you want.
Yeah. We won't assume, we'll just study that.
Right, more. But I know it's got to be symbolic. So
yeah, because it said Joseph fled away upon a little boat.
Why would he say
that? I don't know.
Why would he add that? So it's got to be something.
It must mean something.
It's got to be.
It means something. But Levi and Yehuda for sure were on the boat, got so scattered to the nations. So I just wanted to bring that out because that's huge for all these people saying that Deuteronomy ain't talking about us. That happened already. I said, don't you know where Israel is right now, and where they say Egypt is, you don't need a boat.
You actually taught that, and I didn't know that.
What boat was they on?
You didn't. Yeah.
It's like this happened already. No.
I would have never known that.
No, boo. No, just now. Then we got to Gad, and we know that it was Gad and Simeon that really wanted Joseph dead.
They wanted his head.
And Gad was telling the reason why. He said, because Joseph went back to our dad, told that story, knowing our dad was going to listen to him, and he didn't even have the story right.
Right. He gave him half truths.
Yes. The lamb we killed, it was because it was maimed.
Yes.
Already, because of a wild animal. But you didn't say all that.
No. You
just said that.
They just took it and eating it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's probably, like you said, that's probably why he had to stay in the prison longer, too, because the Most High had to break him down. Yeah. Make him humble.
Yeah. Yeah, Joseph needed some humbling too.
Yeah.
But so we get the whole idea behind why they hated him so much.
Right.
Especially Gad and Simeon, because you go,
because your word was golden to our father. Yeah. So whatever you said, he believed.
Mm-hmm. So first of all, you should have made sure you got the story right before you went back. Then you wouldn't have had to go back and say nothing.
Right.
But you being a whole snitch,
Yeah.
and you got the story right.
He was being so petty.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It was petty. And then Gad just kind of went on because he was angry, but then he went on to say, you know, his liver was messed up.
Yes.
Because he hated him so much. I think it was like 7 months. Was it
11 months?
Oh, 11
I think it was
months.
11 months.
Okay. As long as he hated Joseph, his liver was acting up.
Yes.
And he had to get his father to pray for him. And we talked about how that hatred is just poison in your body.
It really is. Scientifically, it really does. Nobody likes a tattletale. Okay, James. All right. Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So we're actually still on. We're kind of at the end. We're still on Gad.
Yes.
This is still Gad.
Okay. So for those of you, if you don't know, we're reading from this book, the book of Bere'shiyth, and it simply means beginners, but I be thinking I'm doing something, okay? Bere'shiyth, you try it and see if you don't feel like you're doing something. You got to reap what you sow. Yes,
law of reciprocation is real. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so we are on page 295, and I'm going to start on the 7th chapter, excuse me.
Yeah.
On the 7th chapter, all right, and we're in Gad, like she said. So keep in mind, these are your relatives. So be in the room and just listen to what he's trying to say. I'm forgetting to look up because All right. So chapter 7. If a man prosper more than you, do not be vexed, but pray also for him, that he may have perfect prosperity. For so it is expedient for you. And if he be further exalted, be not envious of him, remembering that all flesh die. And offer praise to Elohim, who gives things good and profitable to all men. Seek out judgments of Yahuwah, and your mind will rest and be at peace. And though a man become rich by evil means, even as Esau, the brother of my father, be not jealous, but wait for the end of Yahuwah. For if he takes away from a man, wealth gotten by evil means he forgives him if he repents. But the unrepentant is reserved for eternal punishment. And we read those punishments in the book of Ermias. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Tons of punishment. So if you don't know what he's talking about, go and listen to Ermias, because it's definitely not good. For the poor man, if free, because he has not the travail of vain men.
You skipped the whole...
I sure did. For the poor man, verse 6, if free from from envy, he pleases Yahuwah in all things, is blessed beyond all men, because he has not the travail of vain men. But put away, therefore, jealousy from your souls, and love one another with uprightness of heart. Do ye also, therefore, tell these things to your children, that they may honor Yehudah and Levi. For from them shall Yahuwah raise up salvation to Israel. For I know that at the last your children shall depart from him, capital H, and shall walk in all wickedness and affliction and corruption before Yahuwah. And when he had rested for a little while, he said again, my children, obey your father, and bury me near to my fathers. And he drew up his feet and fell asleep in peace. And after 5 years, they carried him up to Chevron and laid him with his fathers. That's interesting that they waited 5 years.
Yeah, and that he went into fetal position. He said that he drew up his feet.
He sure did.
But is this the one that wasn't even sick?
He wasn't
no,
sick.
No. That was because we just did Gad.
Or that was one before Naphtali.
Yeah, that's Naphtali. Yeah, it was either him or the one before. I think it was Naphtali.
I think it was Naphtali that wasn't sick.
Yeah.
He drew up his. I guess he said, the way I came in the world,
I'm going out. I'm sleeping like a baby. Yeah. That means peace.
Peace.
You're at peace.
Okay, and now we're going into Asher. This is interesting. So the 10th son of Jacob in Zilpah. The copy of the testament of Asher, what things he spoke to his sons in the 125th year of his life. They was living, y'all.
Yeah.
For while he was still in health, he said to them, hearken, ye children of Asher, to your father, and I will declare to you all that is upright in the sight of Yahuwah. 2 ways has Elohim given to the sons of men two inclinations, and two kinds of action, and two modes of action, and two issues. Therefore, all things are by twos, one over against the other. For there are two ways of good and evil. And with these are the two inclinations in our breasts, discriminating them. Therefore, if the soul takes pleasure in the good inclination, all its actions are in righteousness. And if it sins, it straightways repents. 4. Having his thoughts set upon righteousness and casting away wickedness, it straightway overthrows the evil and uproots the sin. But if it inclines to the evil inclination, all its actions are in wickedness, and it drives away the good and cleaves to the evil, and it is ruled by all. Even though it work what is good, it perverts it to evil. For whenever it begins to do good, it forces the issue of the action into evil for him, seeing that the treasure of the inclination is filled with an evil ruach.
Wow.
Listen, and if you're hearing me pause, it's because it's a comma. So I'm just reading it. So if you hear me pausing, it's because it's a comma, okay? I know I read kind of different. It's okay.
Yeah, so basically he's saying, if you really want to do good, but you do something wrong, it's going to bother you. If it don't bother you, you want to do wicked in the first place.
Absolutely.
You're going to feel guilty right away.
Yes.
But if you don't, you didn't care.
You wanted, you wanted to do that. You wanted to do that. Chapter 2. A person then may with words help the good for the sake of the evil, yet the issue of the action leads to mischief. There is a man who shows no compassion upon him who serves his turn in evil, and this thing has two aspects, but the whole is evil. And there is a man that loves him that works evil, because he would prefer even to die in evil for his sake. And concerning this, it is clear that it has two aspects, but the whole is an evil work. Though indeed he have love, yet he is wicked, who conceals what is evil for the sake of the good name. But the end of the action tends unto evil. Another steals, does unjustly, plunder, defrauds, and with those pities the poor. This too has a twofold aspect, but the whole is evil.
Well, I hope y'all catching this, because this is how they do us. He's saying sometimes they gonna come at you with apple pie, but the apples are poison, boo. They're gonna try like they doing something good for you. This is for you. Well, we're gonna give a vaccine to you first because you're so under whatever they called it.
Absolutely.
We never do anything for you guys. You guys are never for. Really?
Absolutely.
But the end is evil. They come to us really, really nice, but the end of it is evil.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to give y'all some food, but it's poison.
Absolutely. Or it's old.
Yeah, or it's old. Yeah. We're going to be nice, but the end of it is evil.
Ooh.
We're going to give you this loan, but the interest rate is so high.
Absolutely.
Higher than anybody else, just because of who you are.
Yep.
They come at you like they nice. So when people sound nice, still check it out.
Check it out. Check it out all the way. Nishan says it is how they do us. Absolutely.
It's exactly how they do us.
They do us like this. It's all right. They're going to get theirs. Y'all know. Let me see. Verse.
I think are you on 5?
Okay, I'll start from 5. Another steals, does unjustly, I read that, plunder, defrauds, and withhold pities the poor. This too has a twofold aspect, but the whole is evil. He who defrauds his neighbor provokes Elohim and swears falsely against El Elyon, and yet pities the poor. Yahuwah, who commands the Torah, he sets at naught and provokes, and yet he refreshes the poor. He defiles the soul and makes gay the body.
Just so y'all know, that means happy.
Yeah.
This is the real definition. It's not
right.
this
they ain't
world.
like,
yeah. He ain't talking about he made gay people.
Yeah.
So don't even go there.
Ain't nothing to do with the race.
Don't
okay?
think about it.
All right. So he makes gay the body. He kills many and pities a few. This too has a twofold aspect, but the whole is evil. It's like the end result is evil. Another breaks wedlock and commits fornication and abstains from meat. And when he fasts, he does evil. And by the power of his wealth overwhelms many, and notwithstanding his excessive wickedness, he does the commandments.
Wow.
This too has a twofold aspect, but the whole is evil. Thank y'all. Y'all good?
People
Paying
do
attention this time?
anything. That's why just because people even come to the assembly, everybody ain't right.
Everybody intention ain't right.
Somebody come there. Some people come there just to spread some evil.
Absolutely, just to be nosy. It's all right.
Fasting, they just because they're trying to get to you. Oh, well, they fast. Let me fast too, so they can think I'm one of them.
Right.
Then it'd be easier for me to slip this.
Let me remember some of this conversation. So when I'm talking to people, I can make it seem like I'm a part of you.
Yes.
But my actions,
it's really
evil. Not. It's evil.
It's like the boule.
Yes.
It's like the gatekeepers.
Absolutely.
For a long time, we thought they was for us until we started thinking, wait a minute, we only see them when it's like headlines.
Yep.
Somebody got killed and made the headline. You have never done, and when we think about it, they have never done anything for us.
None. And this is why they got the black boule pushed in the back, the jab. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody. Listen,
acting like they doing us good.
Tell me why I ain't seen no Indian commercial with the Indian people pushing this jab on the other people, on their people.
Because they take care
Tell
of
me
them.
why I ain't seen no Chinese commercials. Listen, I watch a whole lot of Chinese shows, okay? I'm all Koreaned out, okay? I ain't never seen a show, a commercial, and yes, commercials come on about the jab.
Nope.
None at all.
Go get your vaccine. No.
None of that. But you know what I have seen? Are people pushing us to go get this jab?
It's always our picture on it, or we're saying it. Or I don't care what's in it.
End result is evil. Doing
it's not for your good.
It's not. Nashawn says, not everybody's intentions are pure. Watch and pray. Absolutely. Yes. Dad says, real talk.
Yeah.
That was my impression of his voice.
Yeah.
Chapter 9, verse 9. Such men are heirs, clean like those that divide the hoof, but in very deed are unclean. For Elohim in the sapphires of the commandments has thus declared. Chapter 3. But do not ye, my children, and again he's speaking to us, wear two faces like them. You know what I can't stand? Is a two-faced individual. I'd rather you tell me that you don't like me from the get-go.
Yes. You just say I hate you.
I don't like you. And
that's why I ain't got a problem with the KKK.
Because they're
open about stay away from you.
Right. Listen, you don't like my kind. Okay, I'm going left. You go right.
Right.
You think I'm going to sit there and say, why don't you like me?
No,
what can I do?
Not gonna do it.
I'm not doing that. I know
you hate me. Okay, cool.
That's fine. I like me.
Yeah.
Okay, Yahuwah didn't bring what you think to me, so I don't need to change for right now. Okay.
Okay, cool. You want me to go back to Africa? Cool.
Listen, I'm trying. Y'all trying to stop it.
Yeah, y'all won't even let me do that.
So listen, I'd rather them tell me how you really feel.
Tell me how you feel.
Hence why I go to those parties when I was working.
Oh, yeah.
Asking the drunkest person how they felt. I want to know. I know you're being messy, so let me just ask you flat out. Do you like me or not?
Yeah.
Some said yeah. Some said no. Okay. I can't stand a two-faced person. But it says, but listen, he said, don't be two-faced.
Don't do it.
Don't be two-faced. Don't be that. But do not ye, my children, wear two faces like them, of goodness and of wickedness, but cleave unto goodness only. For Elohim has his habitation therein, and men desire it. But from wickedness flee away, destroying the evil inclination by your good works. For they that are two-faced do not serve Elohim, but their own lusts, so that they may please Baal and men like themselves. This is how messy people can stay around messy people.
Yes. Yes.
Messy people do not like being with real individuals because it shines a light on their flaws. Like, bro, sis, why are you being so messy? And so it's easy for them to please those friends around them.
Yes.
Because they have the same spirit.
Yes. Yes.
We don't need to take on that spirit.
Don't do it.
He said that there's a habitation in us that has to be seen. We don't want to destroy a possible person coming into truth because we're being messy, because we got two faces. We don't need to do none of that.
Yeah, I've had people before try to like embarrass me, like in front of a crowd or something, like bring up something from my past, and I look at them dead in the face, go, so what's your point?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Well, I said, but I've done worse stuff than that. Like, that's all you can come up with?
Right.
Maybe you should have just asked me.
Or maybe I should have.
I be acting like it ain't no big deal, and you should see the wind just leave their face. Like,
because it's unexpected. Because they want you to be the angry.
Yeah, they want me to get angry and deny. But if it's something I didn't do, I'll go, yeah, you should have hired a detective. You would have got some right answers.
Right.
But if it's something I did, it was like, yeah, I did. That's why it's called grace.
Right. I did that.
Like, well, what? Like, you ain't never done nothing.
Right. Okay.
I don't need to be sitting up here lying to you.
I did it. And that's crazy because we don't realize that you're serving the devil. You're serving the devil.
Yes. You are.
You are.
He's the father of deception. Father of lies.
That man he birthed it, okay? It's a lie.
What part of that don't you get?
What is it?
You think the lie came from Yahuwah? No.
He birthed lies, okay? He is the father. I'm that baby's father, okay? I'm that lie's father, okay? I'm that baby's father. Yeah, he's the father of it. And so when you're being two-faced, when you're being messy, you are a part.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Baal is your dad. Satan.
That's your daddy, okay? Y'all look just alike. Twinning. All right, chapter 4. For good men, even they that are, chapter 4. For good men, comma, even they that are of single face, though they be thought by them that are two-faced to sin, are just before Elohim. For many in killing the wicked do two works of good and evil, but the whole is good, because he has uprooted and destroyed that which is evil. One man hates the merciful and unjust man, and the man who breaks wedlock and fast. This too has a twofold aspect. But the whole work is good because he follows Yahuwah's example, in that he does not accept that which seems good as the genuine good. Another does not desire to see a good day with them that riot, lest he defiles his body and pollutes his soul. This too is two-faced, but the whole is good. For such men are like to stags and to hinds, because in the manner of wild animals they seem to be unclean, but they are altogether clean, because they walk in zeal for Yahuwah, and abstain from what Elohim also hates and forbids by his commandments, warding off the evil from the good.
This is good because sometimes we look at good people and say they're the bad ones.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Maybe you didn't like what they said to you.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't like, one day you caught them on an off day.
Yeah, maybe
they were going off on somebody, whatever the reason. Or sometimes just the fact that you follow the covenant, follow the commandments, people are going to hate you.
Yep. And that's crazy. The animals, they keep the commandments.
Yeah.
And wow. Chapter 5. Ye see, my children, how that there are two in all things. One against the other, and the one is hidden by the other. And wealth is hidden, covetousness, and come on, Auntie Shelly on the beat. Auntie Michelle, you got this word? I can't do it, but this word is spelled. CONVIVIALITY. You're welcome.
Tell us what it means, too.
Please tell us what it is.
Conviviality, drunkenness, girl.
I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and so you guys can look it up so we can learn together, okay? Drunkenness in laughter, grief in wedlock, and what's that word again? Profligacy. Yeah, we went over that. Death succeeds to life, dishonor to glory, night to day, and darkness to light. Don't worry, we're going to have those words up for you. Darkness to light. And all things are under the day, just things under life, unjust things under death. Like Gwen says, Mom says, all in the dark will come to the light.
Yep.
And then Dad says, accuser of the brethren. Absolutely. Wherefore also eternal life awaits death. Nor may it be said that truth is a lie, nor right is wrong, for all truth is under the light, even as all things are under Elohim. All these things, therefore, I proved in my life, and I wandered not from the truth with a capital T of Yahuwah, and I searched out the commandments of El Elyon, walking according to all my strength with singleness of face to that which is good. Take heed, therefore, ye also, my children, to the commandments of Yahuwah, following the truth, which is capitalized, with singleness of face. For they that are two-faced are guilty of a twofold sin, for they both do the evil thing, and they have pleasure in them that do it, following the example of the ruach of deceit, striving against mankind. Therefore, my children, guard the Torah of Yahuwah, and do not give heed to evil as good, but look to the thing that is really good, and guard it in all commandments of Yahuwah, having your conversation therein, and resting therein. For the latter ends of men show their righteousness or unrighteousness, when they meet the angels of Yahuwah and of Satan. For when the soul departs troubled, it is tormented by the evil ruach, which also it serves in lust and evil works. But if he is peaceful with joy, he meets the angel of peace, and he leads him into eternal life.
There's two angels waiting for you to die.
Oh,
only one gonna take it.
Wow.
Which one go? But then remember, we also know there's two angels. There's one on each shoulder. One telling us good, one telling us bad.
Absolutely.
Which one you gonna follow?
I want to go back real quick with that word conviviality. Conviviality. And so thank you, Dad. Thank you for Auntie Shani. She says conviviality. Conviviality. Thank you. It's friendliness, the quality being friendly. So it says, he says, so against one another, that one is hidden by the other. In wealth is hidden covetousness, and in conviviality.
You know, people get nice sometimes when they get drunk.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's that nice drunk.
Yes. Chapter 7. Do not become, my children, as Sodom, which sinned against the angels of Yahuwah, and perished forever. For I know we have to stop reading tonight because Auntie Shelley here has another class to teach. So we have to come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Did you see that coming?
Got me this time, y'all. I didn't see it coming. I'm gonna mark it though, because it was getting good.
It was getting real good. I'm gonna walk it to. I'm gonna mark it. For I know.
We on 7. Just start it.
Yeah, I'll start at 7.
Good stuff.
Whew. This is
these little testaments is
good. This good.
But I really learned how we're getting that whole backstory on Joseph.
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
Mostly all of them had something to confess about Joseph, and I can see why, because they were guilty. At the end of the day, everybody did something.
Everybody.
All
Joseph
the brothers.
Too, yeah.
Joseph too.
Joseph too. He
at
did
the
it.
End of the day.
She said, chapter 7. I know. I know, y'all. But she gonna have a long day. Yeah, that was Auntie Shani.
Oh.
She said, Dad said powerful. Man, listen, and it's only going to get more tomorrow at 6 p.m. as we join in together. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight's Story Time.
Story time. Story time.
We'll see you tomorrow, y'all. Shalom.
Shalom.
Bye.